And now, your defending National League East champion, Washington Nationals.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs, so I get that leadoff guy on. I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity, and then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Right.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, number 35.
Standing in now, number 35. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting fifth, center fielder number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Oh, and he's really getting the better. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's George Springer.
Batting second, center
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. One out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting third.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Here's Corey Seager. On he drifting just beyond the infield. Ramirez ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. An inning in the book.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
The left fielder, number 34.
Here's Bryce Harper now. High pop-up. Cabrera calls for it. He's got it one away.
Batting 8th. Shortstop. Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Springer going back on it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The catcher, number 40, Devin Mesoraco.
Catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco, still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the ninth hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
This pitch is popped up. Calling for it is Cabrera as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they get a couple of. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off for Washington.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Murphy.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Judge. He's there and records the first out.
Batting 5th.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
Cabrera.
And he puts it on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Bouncer down the line. Smart move by Beltre there to scoop this one in foul territory. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Gregory Polanco. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a throw behind the runner at third. Back in standing. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. Comes set and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a foul tip held on to behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out. And in now, Chris Bryant.
Designated hitter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Peralta is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter.
We saw a remarkable running catch there. Definitely worth another look with Joe track. The route and top speed were great, but it's the distance covered that was really something to marvel at. Certainly one of the better grabs on the run you'll see for a long time. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the third time tonight, he has served up a home run.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Springer, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Third baseman number 29.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Polanco has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Tulowitzki.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Nationals.
He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Into the box now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He went down swinging to start the home first. And this is popped up back behind second. And there to grab it is Tulowitzki for route number 2. Here's George Springer.
Now batting,
as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Harper. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nats leave.
leading off with the Dodgers.
Sirocco stands in. Fly ball out toward left center field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, second baseman Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta racing back to the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Here's big Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home run.
Well, the heart of the order has flexed their muscles tonight. 3, 4, and 5 have gone back-to-back-to-back home runs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peralta going back. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Hop on my back, fellas. 3 home runs in a postseason game. He's basically saying, I'm going to carry it to the series. Here we go.
Here's Bryce Harper now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, and he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
The batter, Devin Mesoraco.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Well, he didn't have to supply a whole lot of power with that one. He catches the fastball, and all he had to do is just really make a nice swing, which he did right there. And that ball just did not stop carrying.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Polanco on the run. And the inning is over. Big inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Leading off the 4th inning.
As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 24.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Rendon.
Shoots this one over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here's Chris Bryant now. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Into the box, number 35. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Peralta is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. That's lifted the other way out to left. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Here's Gregory Polanco. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Harper has a read on it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Starlin Castro. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Harper. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he throws it away. In now, David Peralta, as he rips it on the ground to second. Ramirez is up with it. Tulowitzki for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like
leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls to the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. On the move is Springer. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here's George Springer. Last time up he was hit by a pitch.
George Springer.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Up next for
Here's Corey Seager as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
He froze him on the fastball there. Corey Seager becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-2 count. And the pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Beltre will make the catch to retire the side. Carl Edwards Jr. comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, number 35. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers in now is Anthony Rendon.
Leading up for the Nationals.
He grounds it sharply to third.
Anthony Rendon.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Here's Gregory Polanco.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. As he loops under the ball and pops it up.
Number 35 has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin
hitter.
Castro.
Starlin Castro.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 35 onto the grass, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in now, Troy Tulowitzki. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. This is skied into short left center. Polanco comes on and makes the catch in one.
The batter, catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Polanco, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Wind up and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Gloved by Murphy. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
In now, Nelson Cruz. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria. Sun Juan-O enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, number 35. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at 3rd as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The 3rd baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Into the box, David Peralta. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Stepping in now, George Springer.
As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base.
Ramirez has a play, and the inning is over. Nationals gone.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Into the box now, Adrian Beltre. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer giving chase. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. High in the air out to center field. Springer is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. That's popped up out towards short right field. Murphy is there for it. And that retires the side. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Nationals here in the bottom of the ninth.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
The 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The
first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He gets it hard on the ground to the left.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Here's Gregory Polanco as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz sprinting after it. And the Dodgers are going to advance. They're through to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
And this man right here certainly did his part here this evening.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. Loss goes to Chris Sale. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And Beltre will take this one in for route number 1.
In the second spot tonight.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on this evening?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive.
Yelich patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Contreras waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Here's Nelson, and this will be fouled away.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball is right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Yelich is under it. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Edwin Encarnacion now.
The designated hitter.
As he puts it on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth. Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano.
Miguel.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in now, number 35. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Yelich going back at the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich going back to the track. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Batting seventh.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson going back at the track. The wall. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back home runs. Here's Chris Bryant now. A swing and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Wow, that's the 4th home run in a row by this team. Somebody I thought would get knocked down. They haven't knocked anybody down. They stepped up, they swing the bats. 4 guys in a row. Can they go for 5?
Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now, Jose Ramirez is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Yelich. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The right fielder, number 23.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while.
35.
And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Runner's on his way to third. Squared that one up just a little late. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Dickerson racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Chopped at the plate. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th,
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ian Kinsler.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this is fouled back and out of play. And another foul ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Left fielder, Right.
Line drive to center field. Yelich is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco. Dickerson is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
Now batting. Designated hitter, Chris
In now, Chris Bryant. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that retires the side. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time. In is Christian Yelich.
Leading off with the Mets. Center fielder.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz sprinting after it. 1 down.
Up next for the Mets.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Judge is under it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 5. Freddie.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the shot. Tommy Kahnle answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Now batting, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Looking up is Yelich. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping in now, number 35. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off with a Mets.
This will come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Miguel Sano. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Another 0-2 coming. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Leading off for the Dodgers. Left fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Standing in now, Adrian Beltre, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. After the right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop.
Into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Looked like he broke into his home run trot a little early, and I can't blame him. He's already had 2. But this one just misses, and he'll settle for a double. Having a heck of a game, though.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Freeman is there for it. 1 away.
The batter, number 35.
Stepping in now, number 35, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich going back. Gone!
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. but he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he will stroll in.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run.
Well, when it left it. Back, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone!
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession. Their pitching coaches start wondering, too.
2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. 0-1, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Dickerson. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls to the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Cruz will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Tyler Thornburg gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, number 35. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Another good inning here. In is Christian Yelich.
Leading off with the Mets. Center field.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Harper will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
How about him? Left fielder.
In now, Corey Dickerson. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that gets him on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
First baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up the second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
For the Dodgers. Center fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. High in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 34. Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Yelich going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. To his left, Sano. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Edwin Encarnacion now.
Leading off for the match.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Popped high in the air. Tulowitzki calls for it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 24, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano.
As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second.
Ramirez gloves it onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Wilson Contreras is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. In there, a base hit.
Great job of hitting. So many people think you get a first pitch fastball, you have to pull it. No, a great swing is hitting the ball back up the middle.
Ramirez.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Dickerson's there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. hard on the ground toward short. Crawford's got it, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on MLB Network. Thanks for joining us as we're all set for what remains in this one.
Hayward.
The 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job with pound him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
For the Mets, center fielder Christian.
Stepping in now,
Yelich.
Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Runners on first with one down. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Left fielder.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Harper is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Freddie Freeman dribbled up the line. And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Troy Tulowitzki. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pick.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Batting second here tonight, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Into the box, number 35. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Batting fifth.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a J.
A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
D. Gordon.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Here's another 0-2. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike.
Batting second.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Another 0-2 from Greinke. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now as Greinke jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner back standing. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat. but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Little tapper down the third baseline. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting 6. Left fielder.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Judge is under it.
And the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the stretch.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson Cruz.
As he lifts it in the air to right field.
Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting 7. Shortstop. Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Blackman. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8. Second baseman, Devin Mesoraco.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading off with the Jays.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Up with it now is Tulowitzki, and a rather easy first out.
Batting 9. Catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Harper will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon.
As he loops under the ball and pops it up.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Still 4-3.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Conforto moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Standing in now, Bryce Harper. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Blackmon going back, still ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. All into the box now. Mookie Betts.
Leading off with the Jays.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. In now, Charlie Blackmon drilled on the ground to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's big Aaron Judge.
Center fielder, Aaron Judge.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts looking up, gone to lead off the inning.
Hitting a home run in the World Series, that is special. But when you give your team a lead, that's something you don't forget. Great swing right there.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Betts going back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good...
And a high pop-up. Gordon is under it as he puts it away for round number 1.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Beltre.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Realmuto has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a run. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off the Blue Jays 4th.
As he grounds one briskly to short.
44.
Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The third baseman,
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Hit weakly back to the mound. Mesoraco is right there, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Matt Carpenter.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. In now, JT Realmuto. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Harper coming on, and the inning is over. Blue Jays leave. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Conforto looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Mike Minor is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. Into the box now, number 35. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Into the box, Aaron Judge. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Betts is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. And Tulowitzki's got himself a base hit.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Hot shot on the ground to short. To second for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Here's D. Gordon now.
Second baseman.
As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
plate.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Sent on the ground out to second, and he's safe.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Here's Mookie Betts. And this is fouled straight back. 0-1 pitch on its way. In the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. High pop up. Number 35 is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he rips it on the ground to second. He's right there. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The first baseman, number 4.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Bouncer down the line. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
In now, Adrian Beltre. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Beltre around first. He'll head for second here. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
The batter, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
Leading off with the Jays, left fielder.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Conforto.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Benintendi is there. One down.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Designated hitter, Matt Carpenter.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Leading off.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
The right fielder, number 34.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
That's in there, base hit. Harper rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Ryan Dull enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's Nelson Cruz now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Four runs here in this half inning. To short, hit hard, backhanded. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Conforto on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher Adrian Beltre.
In now, Adrian Beltre. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackman is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike.
The batter, second.
Here's D. Gordon now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Right to him. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Here's Mookie Betts.
Right fielder.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Judge moves over, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Charlie Blackman now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Carlos Correa now as it's grounded sharply to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he missed the fastball earlier, so the pitcher thought he can't catch up to my eater. Well, he not only caught up to it, he chased it down and tattooed it out of here.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center. field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Gordon will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 35.
In now, number 35. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackman going back on it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. As he loops under the ball and pops it up.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The left fielder,
Into
number
the box,
30,
Michael Conforto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Dribbled up the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 3, Evan
Standing in now,
Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Here's big Aaron Judge. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run.
3 home runs in a World Series game. You just don't see it very often. I know for me, I got a chance to see it, Reggie Jackson do it. I was so excited as a kid. Then as an adult, I watched Pablo Sandoval do it. I can't imagine what that player feels like hitting 3 home runs in a World Series game.
Conforto arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Number 5, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Hit hard on the ground to short. To his left, Correa. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Mesoraco.
Stepping in now, Devin Mesoraco. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Adrian Beltre. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run off the bat of Adrian Beltre as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Blackman is going to have room out there. Here's Matt Carpenter.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Hit in the air to left. Benintendi has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 9.
Here's D.
second
Gordon
baseman,
now.
D. Gordon.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Ooh, that was a close check swing. Look, 2 outs, 2 strikes in the 9th. We're still alive. That was almost the way we're going to end the game. Nice hold up.
And for the first time since 1988, the Dodgers are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516.